Session number 3. Today topic is attention, meaning and phenomena. The main content of this session is attention, meaning and phenomena. So you are going to be study span of attention, division of attention, fluctuation and distraction. Attention. In every single moment, a large number of and variety of stimuli imping upon our sense organs, but we never respond to all such stimulations. Some of the sensations are quite vivid, while some others are less. So, when we are focus our consciousness on certain objects, we have to discard some others. Conscious and unconscious force operate in this process. Well, we are conscious of every object we attend to. We do not attend to every other object we are conscious of. However, some objects occupy the center of our consciousness. They fall within the field of our attention. Other objects which do not receive our attention are included in the field of inattentions. Well, we are looking at a wall chart of digestive system in the nursing lab. We may be conscious of a large number of other wall chart and other objects in the room, but only one wall chart draw the attention and if we focus of our consciousness. This wall chart is the spotlight of attention and other objects in the room, chairs, desks, etc remain on the margin of consciousness. This is a sequence of psychological process of observation that is a sensory attention, sensation, attention and perception. Attention may be compared to the action of a photographic camera just as the camera is focused on a particular object. Our attention is also concentrated on a particular object. This quality of behavior is known as focusing. The other objects are left in the background or regulated as irrelevant in the unconscious or subconscious. So, attention may be defined as the focusing of consciousness upon one object rather than upon another. Attention is the concentration of mind on something that has been considered important. Attention is an important precondition for all types of our mental activities. Cognitive means knowing, affective is a feeling, and cognitive is acting, and attention is essential to the high level of mental activities such as memories, developing original ideas, judgment, reasoning, imaginations, vision, etc. Originate from our successful attention of object. Actually, it is a attention that acts as the art of the conscious process, and attentive power can be developed and promoted with proper training and experience. The basic characteristic of attention are following. Attention is a selective process. There is a center and margin of awareness. Attention shifts so constantly. Attention is a limited processing functions. Attention is essential for consciousness. Attention is increases the clarity of stimulus. First, we'll see attention is a selective process. A specific quality of attention is that is a mechanism with limited capacity of process information. We respond only to certain stimulation in the environment because of the selective inattentions. As a selective filter attention mechanism has to handle a large amount of sensory information constantly by blocking out most unwanted and irrelevant input. The second one is that there is a center and margin of awareness. Then a person attend to object or even the information coming in waste. So the third is the attention shift constantly. Yes, another important characteristic of attention is that it is not possible to keep attention is fixed on exactly the same thing for a long time. We have a tendency to shift our attention constantly. What draws our attention and what helps is shifting our attention varies from person to person, and it depends upon several subjective and objective factors. Next is a attention is a limited processing function. Attention by all means is a processing function which is adjusted to the limited resources used for different purposes. According to a person needs to task demands past history and skill. Compared to perception, it is a simple process. The other characteristics is a attention is a essential for consciousness. We are conscious of only those things on which we focus our attention. So, attention is essential for consciousness. The last characteristic is attention increases the clarity of the stimulus. It makes the objects which we need attend to clear and vivid, and it arouses interest in the individual to focus concentration on a particular object to the exclusion of others. The term span of attention refers to the number of objects which can be grasped in one short presentations. Sir William in the year of 1959 was the first carry the experimental study in the field. Later on serious studies were carried on revealing the significant fact. In 1929, Dalbach studied the span of attention of dot words, figure and colors of font to be 888, 9, 7, 39 and 30 respectively. Attention is defined as the process compels the individual to select some particular stimulus according to his interest and attitude out of multiplicity of stimuli in the present in the environment. The application of span of attention. This concept is widely used in numbering of automobiles and also in the numbering of customer identifications in voter record and electricity bills and even in checking of mobile numbers. Division of attention is the conditions to of paying attention to more than one stimulus or to a stimulus presented in more than one modality. It is important for everyday life, not often in someone engaged in just one task, as talking on the phone, while driving, doing homework, while listening to music, etc. We all examples of dividing our attention in several different tasks. Fluctuation and distraction. It appears for us that our attention can be concentrated on a particular act of more time, but careful observation clearly shows that we cannot concentrate on single act or stimulus for more than few seconds. When we are seeing an object or listening to a sound, after a few seconds the attention will be shifted towards other stimulus or other area of the stimulus for a fraction of a time and returns to the original stimulus. Distraction is the process of dividing the attention of an individual or group from a desired areas of focus and thereby blocking or diminishing the reception of desire. The information distraction is caused by a lack of ability pay of attention, lack of interest in the object of attention, or the great intensity, novelty, or attractiveness are something other than the object of attention. So, division of attention is it attending to more than one act to time to know. Already you studied as a division of attention. In such situations, we'll be dividing the attention to more than one act. For example, tailor will be stitching a clothes and also speaking to his customers. Already we have explained, and the span of attention also is already you know the span refers to the number of a letter, digit or a sound that an individual can grasp within the given the period of time. using an instrument called stethoscope, and it is experimentally proved that an individual can grasp 4 to 5 digits or letters easily within a fraction of a time. These are the book we refer for present session. Robert S. Feldman in the year of 2011, Understanding Psychology, and Ernest R. Kilker and Richard Atkinson and Rita Atkinson in the year of 1975, The Introduction of Psychology.